You know, the El Camino's fun and all, but I've been wanting something a little bit faster. Oh yeah, it's Mustang time now. Yeah guys, this is the new addition to the fleet, a 2012 Mustang GT convertible. I've owned it for about 2.5 or 3 weeks now, and my first impressions are very nice. I'm sorry for the clickbait in the title, but in all honesty, it's not completely fake. That's not a complete lie. This was on Car Gurus and Auto Trader and every other website involved within a 1,000-mile radius. This was the cheapest, good condition, clean title Mustang GT in the country at just $12,996 at a BMW dealership in Austin, Texas. It was about 3 hours from me. There were a lot of other cars to choose from. There was a lot of Mustangs within the $16,000, $17,000 sticker range, but at $12,900 fully loaded, this car was a steal. It has 89,000 miles, 2 owners, I'm now the third, and it has every single option you could ever think of for a GT. Except for being a Shelby, it's got everything. It's a convertible, 5-liter, V8, manual transmission, heated leather seats, premium interior with that ambient lighting, all the good stuff. Premium wheels, brembo brakes, a subwoofer in the trunk. It is loaded. And all the other vehicles I was seeing for 16 or 17, they had cloth seats, or 3 or 4 owners, or over 120,000 miles. This car's a gem. And it wasn't from one of those, we buy your car, zero credit, zero problem kind of dealerships with like a big metal fence in the front, all the windows are gated, like barred shut. No, this was at a BMW dealership in Austin. It was totally worth it. I have been immensely impressed with this car. I've been getting 26 miles to the gallon on the highway, which is more than I've ever gotten in any vehicle I've owned. It's competitive with my mom's 2007 Buick LaCrosse. It gets about the same mileage as a family sedan with a V6. No, not a V6. Yeah, V6. Now, is that going to mean that this car is without its flaws? No. This car has a lot of hidden little issues in it. Now, I'm not going to be making one of those, this isn't one of the 5 things I hate about my Mustang videos, because you've all seen what Mustangs are. Like, if you're watching this video, you've already watched 10 of those. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to tell you my experiences with this car in its first about 3 weeks of ownership. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you is the convertible is a bit of a problem. If any of you are familiar with Mustangs, you've probably seen these videos.
Oh shit!
So, obviously, you wouldn't want to buy one because you've seen so many of the memes. Obviously, it's a kind of dangerous car. The issue is the rear end, which if you watched any Mustang video, it doesn't have independent rear suspension. It's got a live rear axle, similar to the classic Mustangs or to any other vehicle here. It's just like my El Camino. It wouldn't be able to handle 400 horsepower with that rear end. But they do make a Watts link that dude in blue made an install video on. You need to watch it. It's about $1,000 and it bolted onto the rear end and it acts like IRS. It's fantastic. But you can't get one on a convertible because there's some extra suspension, there's some extra frame stiffening kind of bull crap on the rear end, and it goes right where the Watts link would go. So you can't put one on it. I mean, as far as I know, unless they come out with a new one that is smaller and can fit in place, but I haven't seen one. And with all my research, you can't get a Watts link for this car, meaning you can't make a good track car out of it. So that's a big bad. Another thing is the first week I got it, the passenger side of my carpet was soaking wet. after about 4 days. It was infuriating. I thought the top was bad, but the top has no issues. It turned out, after a quick Google search, when it's only on the passenger side, there is a small gutter in front of the windshield wipers, and I'm showing you a video of that now over this, where if that gets clogged with leaves, then it just starts to pool water up, and the water starts being sucked in through the air conditioning air filter, the cabin air filter. And for some reason they put that in an exposed area, it's exposed to water, so the water just starts being blown into your passenger side floorboard. So I've already had to take my passenger seat out, flip my carpet up, and have a blower and like a heater section, like a towel. I've ripped insulation out. I've only owned this car for 3 weeks and I've already had to do that. That's a major deal. Now, obviously it was easy to fix. All I needed to do was clean that out, like take the little piece out and wash it and put it back in, and it's like the water flows now. But that's an issue that you shouldn't have to worry about with a brand new car. I've never had to worry about that, except for the El Camino. The El Camino doesn't count. In any other vehicle, I've never had to deal with water being sucked in through the AC. Another issue is if you live somewhere without concrete roads, you're not gonna have a fun time. This thing has brand new Pirelli tires on it. The dealership put on a brand new set of Pirelli tires and a brand new battery the day we got this car. And they're good on the street, but take them into grass and you're not gonna have a fun time. I got this thing stuck 5 minutes having this at my ranch, parked right here, just over there. You see behind the El Camino, I don't know if you can tell from your angle, if you can see those old mud tracks. That's where I was parked, right by my house, and I got stuck, and I can't pull it because it's so low to the ground, there's no place to hook up to. Like, I don't know where you would hook up to it. I've never owned a muscle car before. It's very new to me. Even my El Camino I can hook up to because it sits 1.5 feet off the ground. So it's definitely something to think about. If you've never owned a car like this before, there's definitely a learning curve. That's something I've learned. But I've already had a pretty fun experience with this car. I've taken it up to Dallas already. I've already put 1,000 miles on it in 3 weeks. I drove up to Dallas to see that dude in blue. He hosted a car meet. It was so cool. Dude, that guy is awesome. And I got to finally go to a car meet and show off my car. My El Camino isn't street legal. I've never been able to take it to a meet before. I finally got to take a car that I own to a car meet, and it felt really cool. But that doesn't mean this car is perfect. Like I said, I expected this car to just be easy street compared to everything else I've ever owned. This thing has still been a normal car. It's been messing up. And I've only owned it for 3 weeks. I've already had to take the passenger seat out, and I'm about to have to do it again. I'm about to have to do it another time because this one isn't the car's fault. I let the passenger side window cracked a little bit and it rained last night. It's not the car's fault, it's my fault, but I do still have to do that. At least I'm familiar with the technique. I've also got a tire leak. And this is the first time I brought it up to the ranch, so it's not because of the ranch. That tire leak happened before I got here, and I just haven't had a chance to deal with it. It happened about a week ago. But before that, it had never been off pavement, and it's got brand new tires. It's only been like 2 weeks, and I've already got a low tire. I'm gonna have to get it patched. You know, when you buy a new car, new 6-7-year-old car, you expect it to be perfect. And with 89,000 miles, I definitely did expect perfect, but it's not exactly what I got. Also, real quick, I forgot to mention, look at this. I noticed this about 2 days later. I don't know why it's like this. I'm gonna have to work on that. It's probably gonna be a video coming up soon. But yeah, that's another issue with the car. It's only this side, but those are home screws. They're not even the same screw. I don't think they're stock. I got another project car. I got a car that I'm not gonna be able to build into a race car. I can't do a Watts link on it. And the convertible top does make it heavier, but it's kind of sealed its fate as just a daily cruiser, which, if you think of it like that, it's a perfect car. It's not gonna beat any Corvettes, or what can beat an old Corvette? It can beat a C6, but it's not gonna be beating any Z06s. It's not gonna beat a Hellcat. It's not gonna be a track beast. It's never gonna beat a Miata around a corner. But it's a great daily, and for the same price as basically any other car, cheaper than a pickup truck. I've got 400 horsepower and 26 miles to the gallon. If you're looking for a track car, this ain't it, Chief. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. But if you need a daily, this car was $12,996. I don't remember if I said that a couple of minutes ago. I'm kind of tired and cold. But $12,996 was the sticker price on this car. Now factor that in with any other car. Look at an F-150 with the 5-liter. It's gonna start at 15 or 16 for a good one. And when I mean good, you know, that whole clickbait thing, I mean no accidents. I mean clean title. I mean being sold from a dealership. These are the kind of criteria you need to search by, because that stuff does matter. It really does. Also, try to keep it under 100,000 miles. Just try to do that. You don't always need to do that, but it definitely does help. You know, you need to keep an eye on, you know, the price. This car's price is incredibly competitive. Looking at Hondas and Toyota Camrys, like, it's a quarter of the price of a Tesla. It's half the price of a Corvette. It's a third of the price of a Scat Pack Challenger. And it's the same exact price as a V6 Mustang. I looked at one in Houston. It was also a really far drive. And that car, it was a V6 at a Honda dealership, $12,996, just like this one, with 30,000 miles. But it was beaten up to hell. And if this thing is giving me problems, I don't even want to know what that one would have done. Because I guarantee that one would have had the roof, like the little water leak issue, just as much as this one did. It might have gotten a flat tire. Its rims were chiseled with scrape. And the dumb fuck dealer, like the salesman, he told me, he was like, oh, you can grind that out. We have a guy that does it for 15 bucks. Come on. No, you don't. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm just really mad about that guy. He was really stupid. Anyways, good daily car. Great daily. Bad track car. Expect a lot of good things from this car in the future. I haven't done any mods to it at all. The only thing I've done was put my Leonard Skinner sticker on the back window. I had to do it. I had to do it. It's a tradition. I gotta put it on every car I own. The Leonard Skinner sticker goes on my cars. That's how you know it's mine. So I had to do that. What I'm gonna be doing soon, I'm gonna do the catback exhaust bolt on. I might paint the rims, like classy dip the rims. I'm probably gonna end up buying some of those white stripes to go on the hood or something. But let me know what kind of mods that I should get. If you're a Mustang guy, tell me from your experience, because I don't know. And just so you know, I'm not gonna trade it in to get a hardtop. All right, I get it. I know a hardtop is better. I get it. But have you ever ridden in a convertible? All these Mustang haters I've encountered in the first 3 weeks. Have you ever even driven in a convertible? It's so cool. It's fun. It's so much more fun than just black, insulated fabric on your head. It's boring. It's not fun. I've dealt with that for every car. I want a convertible. And it's a good price. And no, I didn't buy it because it's a convertible. I bought it for the price. It was $3,000 under everything else. So I don't want to get any Mustang haters in here. Oh, buy the hardtop. Why did you get the convertible? I get it, but I love my convertible. It's my baby. It's so fun. So I'm not gonna be doing that. Don't even bother commenting on it. I already have those same thoughts in my head. Let me know what kind of mods I should get on this car. I'm gonna be doing a couple things on it soon, but I haven't really decided what yet. Also, my bank account took a pretty big hit. My Thanos kind of snapped on my bank account, and half of it disappeared in the dust. So for a little while, I'm not gonna have to be able to do anything. It's probably gonna be another month before I do a mod on it. But let me know what I should get. Well, guys.
Oh God. He's just tearing it off tiny. He does not care.
What if I just do this? I'm gonna do something I've never done before.
Okay. I'm scared. No.
David was here.
Alright.
Thanks, man.
Brother's scat pack over here.
Let's do it.
Alright, bet.
I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you love.
Gucci flip flop, suck a nigga dick through his sock. Bitch, my dick hot. I be slopping all on that